Hello, thanks for checking this video out. This is the par guide for golf with your friend. If you find this guide helpful, please drop us a like and a subscribe, it would help us out a lot. Diving straight into it, hole 1, nice and easy. You want to be aiming just to the left hand side of where the wood meets the other piece of wood here, 2 bars of power or just over, and boom, straight in for the hole in 1. Hole number 2 is also nice and simple, we're just aiming directly at the flag, 1.5 bars of power, and let it rip. Hole 3 here is possible in 1, but as we're just doing the par achievement, we're going to go for par. You want to aim at the corner of the last dark square here at 2.25 bars of power to loop it over the wall and set yourself up nicely for a 2-stroke 2-par hole. Hole 4 here, nice easy one yet again. We want just 2 bars of power, time it for when the wood leaves up, and off we go for another hole in 1. Moving on to hole 5 here. This nice simple one, we're going to aim directly at the flag over to the right with 3 bars of power and shoot. If you are enjoying the content so far guys, we would appreciate a like and a subscribe. Onto hole 6 now, where we have to be a little more precise. If you try and aim exactly where I'm showing you on the screen here, it's just past that second wood joint on the right hand side, and we're going to use 2 3/4 bars of power. Try and pan around, give you a better view, and then 2 3/4 bars power, and it should go straight off over into the other side. I'll leave this aiming point on the screen just for a few more seconds so you guys can check out exactly where you need to be aiming. Here we have hole 7. What we're going to be doing here is putting our reticule just to the right hand side of this screw that you can see now, a smidge over 3 bars of power, and off we go. Hole in 1. Hole number 8 here. This is a nice easy one to get 1 under par, but we can get the hole in 1 if we want to be aiming full power at the lighter coloured square just inside the right hand side of it. You'll be able to see on the screen shortly when I aim it. This is where you want to be aiming now, and then when the bridge is lined up, let it go. You should get the hole in 1. If you don't, you can just tap it in for a hole in 2. Hole 9 here again, pretty straightforward, 2.5 bars of power, directly straight. You aim to get down the second hole here and straight in for a hole in 1. Moving on to hole 10, this is probably easier to do with a par 2, as you can just hit it into the far corner and the propeller will take it round the bend, lining you up for the second shot. It is doable in 1 shot if you use full power at the centre of the wedge over the far corner. You need to wait until the propellers are aligned so that you can fire past both in 1 shot. And here we go for the hole in 1. Moving on to hole 11. This is doable in 1 shot, but I find it a little bit finicky to try and get it every time. So we're going to go 3.5 bars of power, exactly where I'm aiming there, just a slight bit to the right of that wood. And we're going to get in a nice par 2 here. And you just set yourself up for a nice simple tap in. On to hole number 12, nice little cheeky glitch here. If we go full power at this wall, just to our left, we can actually hit the ball underneath it, and then we can turn around. Now we want to be aiming 3 bars of power over the top of the bridge to aim it off the back wall and bounce it into the flag. for par 2. Hole 13, and yet again we've got another simple one. Just slightly aim to the right at this piece of wood, 3 bars of power, directly at the joint, and another hole in one. Hole 14 here, we're going to be going for a par 2. We're going to aim full blast at the very far target, aiming at the circle dot in the middle of it to bounce off the first, second target, and set ourselves up for the second swing to hit a par 2. This is one of the easier holes as well to also get progress towards your albatross achievement. Hole 15, we're going to aim at the target over to the right hand side, just under full power, which will land us up onto the top nicely. You can get this in 2 if you can aim off the back wall, but I'm going to take it in 3, so I'll be still 2 under par. If you feel you can bounce it off that back wall, then feel free to do so for a hole in 2. On to hole 16, which is a nice easy hole in one. We're going to aim at the flag directly, full power, and wait till that sliding piece of wood is over to the left hand side, and fire for a hole in one. Hole 17 here can be a bit finicky again. You want to go just a smidge over 1 bar of power, aiming roughly where I'm aiming now. Use that dark square the opposite side of the first sliding ramp to mark your guidance. And then again, it should bend straight in for a hole in one. And we are on to the final hole. Look slightly to your left. We're going to be aiming here at full power, just directly at the screw. Wait for that piece of wood to drop down. We're going to aim off this back wall. And you want to come as far this way as possible so we don't get knocked by the wood. Then we can turn around and aim at the flag, wait for the wood to go past, and then hit it in for a hole in 2. Which should give you the achievement, guys. If you found this guide helpful, please drop us a like and a subscribe for future content. Thank you.